Hello and welcome to Viking Women's Basketball with Chelsey Gregg. First episode of the season, which is kind of crazy since we're in January. But we're really at the start of Big Sky play, and so figured at the start here we just kind of catch everybody up, Coach. 5-5 through non-conference, lost the Big Sky opener to Sacramento State. What have you liked so far from the team?
Yeah, I really like how we're competing. I think for us, having the big win at Seattle U, getting our first win on the road was important for us. Learning how to compete and finish games, the win here against Fresno State as well. I think that's something that we can take away, just the experience that we gained in this preseason and how to finish. We've had some competitive games, not come out on top, but I think we're learning and growing in that area. So I like where we're at. The trajectory we talk about is the journey and our process, and are we making the progress that we're looking for, and I think we are. So continue to just put in the time. We talk about rents due every day, and so I like where our energy is at. I like how hard we're working, but now we just gotta finish it.
Yeah, and going way back before the season, the team chose 3 words to describe themselves: competitive, hungry, family. And just talk about the process of choosing those words, what they mean to the team, and then maybe how you've seen them enacted so far throughout the year.
Yeah, well, we usually talk about our 4 R's, right, and being those pillars of our program with relational, resilient, reliable, and ready. But we thought this summer would be a fun activity as we were actually on the road recruiting. We did what's called build a shirt. Instead of build our ship, which is usually our team building, our weekly team building, we did build a shirt, and they had an opportunity to design a shirt and just talk about their why they play, why they love the game, and just what's going to continue to motivate them and who they want to be known for, what they want to be. And so that was kind of impetus. And then from there on, they're like, man, we also want to choose the words for what we want to be this season. And so that's how it came to be with competitive, hungry, and family. Great.
And, part of that is taking shape in the identity of the start of the season, which has been a lot of threes and a lot of D. That's NBA players get described as a 3-and-D wing, and so that's kind of your team a little bit.
Yeah, I think that we can fall into that a little bit. We talk about not settling and not playing hard, our effort, our enthusiasm not being based on made shots. But I think the reality is when we're playing well, our defense is great and we're making shots, and so I don't mind. We'll take that identity on for sure.
And, going into that a little bit, Jada and Esme have led the three-point shooting, certainly. Jada's leading the conference in makes, Esme in percentage. And then I guess going into the defense, too, that's a huge mark of improvement from last year. Last year you were giving up 70 points a game. This year you're under 60, so definitely improvements that you've seen.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, just with a younger team and getting reps and understanding our system, it just takes a while. As a coach, you wish you could speed up the process, but you really can't. You can't cut corners, you can't cheat the system. So having our returners in now a system that they're really more familiar with, and now raising that up a level where maybe we can switch some things up a little bit. Maybe we double, maybe we do some different looks out of our defense is really, I think, some area, like you said, that we've improved upon.
All right, we'll get into this weekend now. Eastern Washington's coming into the Pavilion on Thursday. They'll test that defense, of course, with 4 players in double figures. They're also really strong on the ball. They're leading the conference in assists, assist-to-turnover ratio, and turnover margins. So definitely a test, but what do you see from the Eagles?
Yeah, I think that they're a team that works really hard defensively, get after it, and offensively really trying to put up a lot of points. They have very capable scorers and really like to push pace. And so I think for us it's going to be important, our transition defense, and really taking away their shooters early. Just like a lot of teams, when we give open looks and they make them, it gives confidence, and then we're having to play from behind. So can we get a better start? Can we be on our toes early and not allow those open looks, and then always rebound the basketball?
Gotcha, and rebounding will be key for Saturday, of course, too. Idaho comes in featuring one of the best players in the conference in Beyonce Bay, and they had, Beyonce B, excuse me, and then they had one of the best weekends of the start Big Sky play, sweeping the Montana schools, including a 19-point win over defending tourney champion Montana State. So another challenge on Saturday, but what do you see from that?
Absolutely. I think with Beyonce B and just her ability to take over games, there's not a lot of players in our league, or even at this level, that have the ability to just put up 40 a night and really put the team on their back. They definitely have a great supporting cast within their shooters. So on Saturday, it's going to be take away the 3-ball. Limit Beyonce's touches, but reality is she's probably going to get hers, and so how can we limit the rest of their players to not, double figures? And so always a good test. Usually against Idaho, it's high scoring, on both ways, so it's exciting brand of basketball, I think, for us versus them. And they had a really competitive preseason, and it showed that they were ready to go playing at home always helps too. So, but yeah, they play some good basketball. So we'll need to be locked in and play our best as well.
Yeah, and the Vikings are home this weekend, so hopefully that helps
There we go.
our own team here. But yeah, going over it again, Thursday it's a 6 p.m. tip against the Eagles. Saturday it's a 2 p.m. tip against the Vandals. If you can't make it to Viking Pavilion, all games will be streamed on ESPN Plus this season. For tickets and all other information, visit GoVikes.com.